everybody, welcome back to Rowe Country. Welcome if you're new. Today we're taking these licensed night lights that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. They have a cool on-off switch, and we are going to turn these into holiday decor for the Christmas season. Rowe Country 25 Days of Christmas continues right now. Stay tuned. Okay everybody, so the 25 Days of Christmas is continuing here in Rowe Country. I picked up these licensed night lights at the Dollar Tree recently. I love them because they're huge. I'm also going to use one of these cell phone camera wide angle lenses, some glitter, some Mod Podge. Guys, everything you are going to need is going to be listed in the description box below. The only thing you're not going to find is a printable. You can find these printables online for free for yourself. I'm using my Cricut today. So what I'm going to do is just remove these from the packaging. They actually are really a nice size. You can see there that the round piece on this does fit in the palm of my hand, and these are really nice LED night lights. So I like them that you don't have to screw in another bulb or anything like that, and they do last a really long time. Now I'm bringing in some 100% acetone. Guys, again, Dollar Tree. Picked up the rounds there as well, and I'm going to soak these cotton rounds in the acetone as they sit on top of this plastic piece. And you'll see once you do that and let it sit for just a few moments, it's going to be super easy to remove the licensed picture that is on the front of this. And that's going to give you really a blank canvas. You can do anything with these. You can add Dollar Tree stickers to these, a little bit of glitter to these. You can do something in your own handwriting with maybe a Sharpie or a paint pen. The sky is the limit, guys, I'm telling you. And these are such a great find at the Dollar Tree. I really recommend that if you are going to do a night light that you are going to customize for whether it be Christmas or any season, you look for these in your Dollar Tree. These are your best buy for sure. And guys, it's a little bit of a messy process, but look literally how easy that came off. I just did that for you in real time on this video. I did not speed that up at all. And once you are finished wiping that away, just set it aside and let it really dry up very well before you move on to the next part. I'm working on two different lights today. And so I have one with a red base and one with a blue base. They have an on-off switch that make them really, really nice items. You can repackage these honestly and just do these as a gift. Now I'm doing my vinyl in two different colors. One is going to be in red and the other is going to be in this silver. Now for the silver, I went with on the one that is going to be Let It Snow, and I did go ahead and cut out the wording and some random little snowflakes on my Cricut. But again, Dollar Tree has all kinds of Christmas stickers right now, and they also, I have seen these little tiny snowflake stickers in the regular Crafter's Square section, so definitely look there. And I even believe that some of those rub-on transfers would work really well with this, though I have not tested that, so that might be something that you might want to try. All I'm doing is taking a little paint bottle and I'm propping up the circle, and I'm struggling a little bit, guys, but I eventually get there. The bottle kept rolling, so I moved my little Cricut tool into place there. And all I'm trying to do is make sure that the wording lines up with the base on this. So this little round actually has a insert part that goes around the light on the night light. I'm just lining up my wording on this in the center, and then I'm going to come back with my fingers and also my little Cricut tool, and we're going to apply that little decal. So again, if you don't have a Cricut, you can definitely do this in your own handwriting, or you can use stickers, rub-on transfers, anything like that to put down your wording. But it goes on very easily. I really did enjoy working with this product from the Dollar Tree. It was so easy to do. What I'm doing at this point is I'm taking my little snowflakes and I'm going to apply those individually. I had originally thought I would do those in one fell swoop, but I decided that I wanted these to be randomly placed around the wording. As well, I wanted part of these to come off of the round itself. And I feel like after I've done this part of it and pull it all together, you'll see that taking those snowflakes off of the round itself really does kind of give it the illusion that it is snowing on top of this piece. I just think this turns out really cute. And I have to say, of the two that I did today, I believe this one ends up being my absolute favorite. So definitely check out your Dollar Tree Crafter Square section for some of the Christmas stickers that maybe you're not finding in the Christmas section itself. I was able to find some very recently, and I'm telling you guys, again, sky's the limit on this. You don't have to do this exactly the way that I'm doing it. If you are going to try it my way, just look in the design space. Sorry guys, design space for Cricut. That is where I got my wording as well as the snowflakes, and they were already pre-done. I just picked those out of design space, added them to my canvas, and I cut these out so that they would, you know, really fit on the size of the round on this. So as I mentioned, I took these off the edge of the circle, and I'm just coming around with my scissors at this point and trimming away all the extra vinyl that was hanging off the side. You don't want to fold it over. You really want it to just end at the edge of this circle piece. And once you are done with that, we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, so I really do like the way that it looks just like it is, and you could stop here, but of course I am going to add some glitter to mine. So I'm just going to take some Mod Podge in a matte finish, and I'm going to use a flat brush. I'm going to apply it to this around the vinyl, not on it, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop my glitter on top so that it is nice and shiny. And when it is plugged in, guys, the light coming through that glitter, it just looks so pretty. I'm really excited for how this one turned out. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Guys, you have to do this as a gift for real. Someone in your life will absolutely love that. So now I'm going to move on to the second one. We're going to just dive right in. And I picked up one of these wide angle camera lenses from Dollar Tree. Again, $1, it screws right off of there. I had someone recently ask me if I could do a nightlight Santa cam for them, and that is what I'm doing. So, you know, I know people are doing these on the internet these days. This is how I did one for someone who asked me. So again, design space, guys. The words Santa and cam were already done for me. So if you have a Cricut, look in design space for something like that. If you're wanting to do one but you don't have a Cricut, you could definitely find a free printable online. I know they're all over the place. So remove the little camera piece from the rest of that apparatus, and now we're going to use some super glue gel and just my hot glue gun to apply this piece to the round on this little piece. So again, just making sure I have everything lined up. And then what I decided to do was go ahead and put down my lettering first. That way I knew exactly where my little camera lens piece would need to go, and I wouldn't have to work around the lens. So that's really my recommendation. If you do this and you are using a Cricut or a Silhouette or any type of vinyl or stickers, go ahead and try to put your stickers and all of that down first. That way you know exactly where to put the camera piece and it doesn't look like it's all bunched together in the middle. So it did take me a little bit to really, you know, decide if I was happy with the placement on the words, and once I was, it was a very simple process of just removing the transfer tape on that and then applying the lens to the center. Now, as I mentioned, I am using super glue gel to put this down, and I am going to use a combination of the super glue gel along with some hot glue. I really like the super glue gel a lot better than the regular liquidy super glue. I can tell you honestly, I never glue my fingers together when I'm using the gel product. So guys, you know, I think this gives it a quick hold, a permanent hold. But it's really the best way to go if you are going to do that. Just be careful to make sure that none of your hot glue strings end up on the back of the lens. You really want to take care, make sure that that doesn't happen. If any does get behind that lens, remove it before you place it down, because it will show through the lens part if you don't do that. But this was a super fast, easy DIY to do. We're going to go ahead and glitter this one up just like we did with the Let It Snow. I asked the person that I made this for, you know, how intricate, detailed they wanted. They wanted something very simple, and I think this really meets the mark on that. So once everything sets up, and I did set it aside for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, that's really all it took. And I came back with the Mod Podge just like I did on the Let It Snow, making sure to avoid hitting the actual vinyl. You don't want to glitter the vinyl part because it really just kind of muddies the water, as they say. You want to go around it and, you know, take your time with maybe a little more of a detailed brush to get inside of maybe the swoop on that S and into the A. But, you know, with this product, guys, if you actually do put the Mod Podge onto the vinyl, it's going to stick to the vinyl, of course, and then your vinyl wording isn't going to be as crisp as it is as you see it here. So just take your time with it if you're going to do the glitter part. And once it's all glittered, oh my gosh, guys, what a great little gift. What a great little thing to have maybe in a child's bedroom, maybe in the bathroom, maybe, I mean, honestly, I can remember telling my grandson that my Santa cam in the bathroom was to make sure that he washed his hands and brushed his teeth, and that kid did it. I mean, you don't know the power of something until the child comes back and tells you later in life, oh my gosh, I remember, and this is why I did what I did. Because that little Santa cam was in the bathroom. So don't discount the bathroom. I also put one in the kitchen at one point, just to make sure that somebody wasn't sneaking any snacks that they weren't supposed to be sneaking. So I like the idea of Santa Cam. I'm a grandparent, however, so I know parents and grandparents don't always see eye to eye on this, but guys, this is such a cute little project. So easy to do, and I'm really excited that someone asked me to make one for them, and I can't wait to hear from that child later on how that Santa Cam maybe impacted their Christmas this year. You guys, what an easy upgrade, and look how cute that turned out. I just love it. So here's the Let It Snow. It's plugged into just a random place in my home. I really love the on-off switch on these. Guys, I can't believe these are $1 at your Dollar Tree, and what an easy upgrade these really are. Here is the Santa Cam. That's how that looks, and I want to show you, if you had any little strings from hot glue, you would be able to see that through that lens. That's why you really want to pay close attention to make sure none of that happens on the back of that. And this is exactly how the person wanted it. Very simple. It's really cute. But guys, remember I said this is versatility. So you could actually put these on a tiered tray with a little battery operated light in back of it on the tiered tray. You could put it behind the little Let It Snow or even on the Santa cam. They just literally do not have to be plugged in all the time, but these turned out super cute and I really hope that you like these. If you did like today's video, please give me a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like this kind of content. And also share this with anybody who might be thinking of doing this type of DIY. This has been part of my 25 days of Christmas here in Rowe Country. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Christmas night lights, 2 ways, guys. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already and watch another video while you're here. I will see you in my next one. Until then, bye!